Hello everyone, this is Therius, and I am going to be playing The Outer Wilds. This is a game that has been in my Steam library for I think 6 years now. It's a game that I've always wanted to play, and I played like 10 minutes of it and then got distracted and never ended up picking it up again. I heard that this is a game that you can only play once, and a game that you have to go into blind to get the most out of it, and more so than most things that you should go blind into. And I figured a Let's Play would be the perfect excuse to finally play this game. The music already is amazing, so let's get into it. Wake up. Okay. Hold on, let me adjust I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. That is much better. It is not as fast anymore. But, okay, we're at a campfire. There's an alien here. There's our pilot, back from the pre-launch campout under the stars, I see. So it's launch day, eh? Seems like only yesterday you joined the space program, and suddenly here you are, leaving on your first solo voyage. What do you say? Ready to get this beauty off the ground? It's all fueled up and ready to go. You're sure you fixed the retro rockets? That was only a problem one time, and then maybe a few times after that. But hey, no reason to dwell on the past, right? Anyway, you'll need to get the launch codes from Hornfels at the observatory before you can lift off. Just bring those here once you've said your goodbyes or whatever. Okay, so we're saying I can roast a marshmallow. Extend marshmallow, shift. You gotta, so optimal marshmallow roasting technique is you gotta hold it off to the side so it will slowly, oh, there we go. How many marshmallows can I eat? So it will slowly toast the edge and heat up the inside rather than just burning it immediately. Because if you put it in the center, it's going to burn it immediately, and then you're going to have a charred outside and like a cold inside. And people who like charred marshmallows aren't being truthful. They just don't want to put the effort into... Oops. Into actually learning how to roast a marshmallow. But you want to get it close to the heat source off to the side where the heat will radiate instead of just going straight into it. Anyway, sorry, let's stop talking about roasting marshmallows and let's go. Where does this go? Oh, requires launch codes, so I need to go to the observatory. Oops. Jump, hold, and release. God, the atmosphere is already super nice. There's somebody up here, but there's another path down there. Talk to Micah. Hey, it's you! Slate said you're blasting off in your ship today. I'm really excited to see the launch. Aren't you going to go up? Oh, sorry. Aren't you going to go into space? Aren't you? You better not have changed your mind. I want to practice with a pro before I leave. Aw, you're just saying that. But if you really want to practice with me, I guess I could help you out a little. Try to land on one of the geyser pools. Show me what you've got. So horizontal thrust. Okay, so I control the direction and then left control and left shift to go down. Okay. How do I go? No. Okay, let's try that again. This goes up. We want to go slow, 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 slow. Yeah. I did it! Did I? Oh, it just keeps going. Okay, let's try that again. So where am I trying to land this? Into one of the guys? Am I trying to land it on one of the... Oh, I see. Okay. Oh. Alright. Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, I think I did it. Wow, this is extremely hard to control. This is extremely difficult to control. Oh, God. Alright. This kid is watching me and being like, dude, what are you doing? Oh! Where's it going? Okay. Oh god, if this is the best your pilot can do, you are screwed. Alright, how do I leave? Okay, leave. So the observatory must be down here, right? Talk to Porky. Hello, Ayo, hatchling! I hear you're leaving us to seek adventure among the stars. When you return, let's you, me, and Gossin open up a bottle of the good stuff. I'm only seeking adventure amongst one star, actually. Other stars are too far away. The good stuff is less delicious sap wine and more daunting a digestive challenge. Another metaphor ruined in the name of scientific accuracy. Nevertheless, I do hope you enjoy your travels. Good luck. Okay, can I go in here? Oh, nope. What do I look like? I must look like one of these guys, right? Rutil, you're actually blasting off in that thing, huh? They don't really explode as often anymore. I'm told my odds of survival are statistically quite high. All I know is between the space program and Micah's model rockets, things seem to burn to the... Oh, wait, this is this guy. Whoops. All I know is between the space program and Michael's model rockets, things seem to burn to the ground around here more than they used to. I mean, fair enough. I was terrible at that. I'm going to turn the sound down just a little bit, because that is very loud. Satellite camera. The projector is linked to our Sky Shutter satellite, which is currently orbiting Timber Hearth. The satellite is equipped with 2 onboard cameras. See if you can take a snapshot of our village. A rear view snapshot? What's that spiral thing? So where is the village? No, those aren't the geysers. Can I go a little faster? I think this is it. No, is that the that looks like the observatory, which I don't know where it is in relation to us. Oh wait, that might have been us. Okay. Leave. Read. This pilot seat used by pioneering astronaut Feldspar is all that remains of her inaugural flight into space. Although it's been argued such a distinction requires a breathtakingly liberal definition of flight, that day will nevertheless always be remembered as a landmark achievement in Hearthian history. Interesting. So, they blew somebody up and tossed him into the air, but... Oh, this is neat. The atmosphere is really neat. It's really, really cool so far. So it's launch day, huh? Al's gonna miss you. Speaking of launch day, I was thinking about it, and the platform those ships launch from is getting old. Isn't it about time you build a new, less flammable one? That big tree in the village would be a perfect choice. I wouldn't mind helping out the space program, just say the word. The launch pad is fine, thanks. Nice try. We all know you have it out for that tree. The launch pad... The launch pad is flammable? You didn't realize that? Don't worry, it's held up for all the launches so far. It'll definitely be fine for yours, probably. Cool. What tree is he talking about? So, the launch was like right there. That's the launch pad, right? Because that's where we came from. What tree is he talking? Is he talking about this tree? This tree? Or maybe this tree? Guineas? Hello there, Space Cadet. I hear you're leaving the crater today. If you meet any of the other travelers up there, remind them to take proper care of their instruments, won't you? Tell me about the travelers' instruments. Where's the observatory? Just saying hi before I leave. Tell me about the travelers' instruments. Oh, sure. I made all of their instruments, you know. Let me see. There's Chert's drums, Rybeck's banjo, and Gabbro's flutes. And Feldspar's harmonica, of course, though Feldspar has been missing for a long time. Sometimes it feels like just yesterday they were playing their harmonica around the campfire. Anyway, you hear music in space? That'll be one of the space program's other travelers. If you feel like company, you can always pull out your signal scope and track them down. I thought they were going to talk about, like, scientific instruments and not literal instruments. So cool. So is that where I'm trying to get? Is that the satellite right there? That yellow thing? Whoops, whoops, whoops. Observatory is up here. Tephra. Hello, astronaut. If it isn't my favorite troublemaker. We wanted to play hide and seek, but Moraine won't let us borrow their signal scope because it's really delicate and not supposed to be thrown around like that. Hey, can we use your signal scope? Can we? Can we please? We'll even let you be it. I don't want to play, like, what? Sorry, can't today. Aw, really? But we can't play without a signal scope. Play with us later, okay? Galena, not gonna talk to me. Good luck in space. Oh. Sorry, I was taking a sip of my tea. Spinel. Fishing rhyme, singing helps me pass the time. You're leaving the crater? Guess we'll all be a little busier without you around to lend a hand. That big water planet, Giant's Deep, that's where I'd go. Why is that? He's a fishing guy. Obviously that's why. One time, after the rest of the village had left to sleep and it was just the two of us sitting around the campfire, Gabbro told me about their first trip to Giant's Deep. They landed their ship easily enough in the waves, but couldn't see too far down, on account of how murky the water was, I guess. Too dark. Gabbro wanted to see what lay beneath the surface, so they decided to travel deeper. They traveled down and down, but suddenly, Gabbro couldn't go any further. Yeah, Giant's Deep has a current you can't pass through. I understand how boring this would be. Goodbye. Okay. Tell me more. I will. I was just pausing dramatically. As though exercising a will of its own, the water was refusing to let Gabbro go any deeper. It held Gabbro back, almost as if it were trying to protect them from something. And then in the terrible darkness, Gabbro saw it. The tentacle of some hideous beast. Was there sap wine involved in Gabbro's campfire story? Come to think of it, don't you have somewhere you should be exploring that isn't here? So I wonder if these people can breathe underwater. I mean, oh, I guess it's either that or they probably had diving equipment, right? Must be. Oh god, it's so loud. It's so loud. Hold on. One more tick. Yeah. Okay. Observation 0G cave. What's up here then? Is this one of the... I saw smoke coming from the Yunbark crater up north and figured I should go check it out. You can use the scout launcher, just please don't break it while I'm gone. Oop, sorry, hit the mic. Use scout launcher, aim launcher, launch scout. So there's this and the other thing that had us doing the snapshot thing. I wonder if we're going to be exploring this planet or something. Right? Where did he say he was going to go? Read. East, know my ruins. Okay, so let's go east. So that's what we saw on the spiral. Alright. Alright, we're gonna put that away. So, where did he say he was going? Young Bark Crater up north, and figured I should go check it out. Which way is north? So, Quantum Grove Crater. Northwest Geyser Mountains. North Young Bark Crater. Okay, so let's send something this way. So that crater doesn't normally have smoke, apparently. What? I don't really know what I'm seeing. There's also smoke on that moon or whatever. Is that a skull? Weird. Okay. It's hard to tell what's unusual and what isn't, given it's an alien planet. Talk to Arcos. Hi, astronaut! You know the patch of ghost matter inside this fence? Gossin said it used to be bigger when they were a hatchling, because ghost matter evaporates. It just takes a super long time to go away. I hope there's still ghost matter in the village when I'm grown up. Ghost matter's awesome. Ghost matter's super cool, it'll burn the heck out of you. You shouldn't be throwing rocks in there, ghost matter is dangerous. You know ghost matter's how Tektites lost their foot, right? Ghost matter is super cool, it'll burn the heck out of you. Yeah, I heard touching it hurts so bad it feels like your whole hand's on fire. I don't know why I'm doing this weird accent. I'm just trying to make a little kid voice. Try not to walk into any space, okay? That sounds bad and painful. So this is okay. So this is ghost matter. Danger! Inside this fence is a pocket of ghost matter, a strange and dangerous substance that's invisible to the naked eye. The good news is that you can detect ghost matter with a camera. Moving through ghost matter is uniquely painful and will probably kill you. Don't complain to me if you hurt yourself fooling around, Hornfells. Use camera. Take snapshot. Interesting. Ghost matter. So is that similar to dark matter? I mean, it's not, because dark matter, as far as we know, understand dark matter, cannot be perceived in any way other than its influence on gravity. But this would, like, burn you. Interesting. I want to... Can I jump into it? Oh, okay. Yeah. Interesting. So I want to check out the zero-G cave, but let's see what's over here first. Moraine. Hmm? Oh, hello, astronauts. This is a good weather for your launch, right? That's lucky. Any good sounds from space today? There are. My signal scope is set to the Outer Wilds Adventures frequency, so I'm listening to the Traveler's music. So Outer Wilds is probably in reference to places outside of this village. Maybe this planet. Last night I heard Ryback's banjo coming from Brittle Hollow. I hope that means they're safe. I can hear different planets too, depending on what time of day or night it is, since different planets are in the sky at different times. Signal scopes are cool. Why equipped signal scope? Okay. Interesting. Put away. So can I just equip it? Oh no, hold on. Yeah, okay, so I can just equip it with Y whenever I want. Huh. Okay. That's the guy with the harmonica? Didn't it say he was missing? He's been missing? I keep seeing, like, those shooting star things. I wonder if they're significant in any way, or they're just there to look pretty. Let's go to the zero-G cave. Oh, let's read the note here. Hey, come say hi to your old flight coach before your launch. I've got zero-G training set up if you want to refresh. No, you could have just told me that instead of hoping I would notice the note. Talk to Gosling. Hey, I thought I might see you before the big launch. Nerves getting the better of you? Right, like, you weren't nervous for your first flight. I'm a little nervous, yeah. Are you kidding? I'm a natural at this. I'm a little nervous, yeah. Good. Everyone should be a bit nervous going to space. I got cocky during my first flight and nearly put a new crater in the moon. Still, I was never as green as you. Hey, I've gotten better. Think so, do you? Feel like proving it to your old flight coach? There's a satellite, which is definitely not just a piece of broken mining equipment, set up down in the zero-G cave in need of repairs. If you're looking for a little last-minute zero-G practice, head down the lift and into the cave, or don't, so long as you're confident you can make ship repairs in space. One repaired satellite coming up. Cool, get to it and try not to concuss yourself right before the first launch. Yeah. It's okay, I already stepped into ghost matter. Why not add a little more injury to that? Oh, I can't move around. Oh yeah, okay, so I am one of these guys. I mean, I get that makes sense. I wasn't expecting myself to look any different. I wonder if there's a mirror I can look in at some point. So, flashlight. This is really pretty. This is really pretty. Zero-G cave, zero-G cave. Suit up. So, down, so up, down, okay. Return suits, no, so I gotta go above this. Hey, nice of you to drop down. I'm getting some Geo time in. Give me the dirt. Guess where I'm going. I'm getting some Geo G time in. So you're going in there in the cave? What? No, I'm fine. Great and fine. You don't look fine. Well, you know I hate that cave, so I don't know why you're making me talk about it. Pwah. Now I've got hand sweats. Okay, probably shouldn't have. Outer Wild Ventures. And then this is like a knife thing. Oops. So what is it? So he's mining. Oh, I have a limited amount of fuel and a limited amount of oxygen. Okay. So I got limited fuel. Where's the next? It just sounds like it's coming from... Yeah, here it is. Training simulation complete, so I can get out of here. Or I can keep going down. Wait, hold on. Which way's up? Where am I supposed to go? Is this up? Okay, that's the only... I could have sworn I came from a different direction. I guess that's what zero G does to you. It makes you lose all sense of direction. Okay, alright, okay. Very much out of control. Okay. Don't like this. Let's return the suit. Don't like that. Hopefully I don't have to do much in the zero G suit, right? Activate lift. I wonder if that's a loading screen in disguise. Or not. Alright. Nicely done. Of course it is a little bit more stressful when you're hurtling through space, but just remember your training and try not to hit anything big. I can see you're itching to get off this rock, so let's go get the launch codes. So go get the launch codes from the observatory and get out of here already. Best of luck out there, and hey, try to avoid getting yourself killed now that I've put so much time into training you, got it? Yeah, he's missing an eye. Alright. This is the direction to the observatory. Oh, that's an interesting... Oh, that's not the water texture, that's the texture of the bottom of this, okay. It's like, wow, that's a unusual choice for water. I thought it was like maybe ice on top or something, but no, it's just... I'm talking way too long about stone on the bottom of a river. Outer Wilds Ventures founding members. Clockwise from top left, Hornfels, Gossin, Slate, and Feldspar. Big thanks to the additional founding members of Outer Wilds Ventures, without whom we would never have gotten off the ground. Matthew Steinhaller, Ben Arrington, Cordy Riop the Pie, Jordan Frith, Tom Cunnings, Sheen Shark Templar Farrell, Steven Ursel, Ryan Omirecker, Ryan/Omirecker, Outer Wilds Ventures, Timber Hearth's first and only space program, was founded to explore the farthest reaches of our solar system. Feldspar was the first Hearthian to be intentionally launched into space. They completed the first orbit around Timber Hearth and later made the first of what would be many landings on our moon, the Adler Rock. That's a good line. Intentionally launched into space. Talk to Hal. Hey, it's my favorite astronaut. Launch day at last, huh, buddy? It's the Translator Tool's inaugural flight too. I'm so excited, it's making me nauseous. Just think, you'll be able to translate any Nomai text you want, anywhere you want. The two of us put a lot of hours into inventing that tool, so don't break it, okay? Okay, geez, do not break it. Ugh, ignore me, okay? I'm just nervous, and I'm not even that one going to space. How are you feeling? I'm terrified. Don't let me make you nervous. You've been training for this day since we were hatchlings, remember? You'll do great, I promise. So what's the dirt? You here to see the new Nomoi statue? New statue? Haven't heard? Gabbro brought it back with them from the Giant Steep, and Hornfels just finished prepping it for display. This is it right here. Neat, huh? It makes me wish we could see what a real live Nomai looks like, but I guess this is as close as we'll ever get. Check it out. Looks like they had fur. Fur is weird. This is the first fully intact statue ever found, you know? And for how old it is, it's in great shape. Ah, geez, I got a little carried away there. Go on, you have a ship to launch. Take care of yourself out there, you hear? Huh, that's very pretty. This remarkably intact statue was carved by the Nomai, an ancient species who dwelled in our solar system thousands of years ago. This statue provides us with their most detailed look yet at the Nomai, who appear to have been covered with a layer of fur. Note the decorative jewelry that has been carved as part of the antlers. Although their artifacts and structures have been found on almost every planet in the solar system, we still have no idea where the species came from or what happened to them. So decorative jewelry as part of the antlers? So that's a necklace. Oh, they have like goat ears. I like that. I love me some funky horn designs. Like, look at that. That is... Okay, this is actually a genuinely really cool design. I really like this design. And look at the, like... Oh, man, this is... I like that. I want to see one now. I actually want to see one now. This piece of Nomai writing was essential to deciphering their unique language. Although this text is linear, Nomai text often branches off from a central point. Interestingly, each branch tends to be written by a different author. Text is linear, text branches off from a central point. Interesting. Why is that? Oops. Hold to translate. We're nearly ready. Felix and I have finished construction, and she says, calibrating the device won't take long. Fortunately, the Antler Rock's lack of atmosphere will make calibration simple. After all this time, I'm thrilled to finally resume our search. Oh, this isn't text, so this stuff is interesting. So, okay. That's neat. I like that. Oh, there's so much. I kind of want to just get started, but I feel like I'll be missing out if I don't stick around and read this stuff. Aside from the dwellings and structures they built, the Nomai also made art. This decorated pottery was discovered on Brittle Hollow. Some ancient Nomai arts depict strange animals, foreign celestial objects, and other subjects that can't be found in our solar system, which makes us wonder whether the Nomai originated elsewhere in the universe or simply had vibrant imaginations. Were the Nomai born in our solar system, or were they born among other stars and planets? And if they were, how and why did they come here? These are just some of the questions we hope to answer through further xeno-archaeological expeditions. Alright. Oh, is this a Nomai skeleton? What you see here are parts of the Namai skeleton. We can tell from their skulls that they possess antlers and, quite unusually, only 3 eyes. Okay. The Namai body was most likely adapted for living exclusively on land. The differences in the Namai's anatomy, such as their shockingly fragile bone structure, show us that Harthians couldn't have descended from Namai ancestors. It's not clear where the Namai originated from or why they disappeared. We hope to find more clues to this puzzle as we explore our solar system. So this implies that we are amphibious. We can live on both land and water. Adapt exclusively on land. So this is implying that's different from us, right? Or maybe it's not. Maybe we can't survive in water, but I feel like we can breathe underwater. So what's this? It's like a landing rover of some sort. The Namai technology brought back from space by our astronauts has been a great boon to Outer Wilds ventures, allowing us to modify expedition gear in exciting and useful ways. For example, the Little Scout now boasts a warp retrieval capability that allows astronauts to recall their scouts almost instantly. This has dramatically reduced the number of scouts lost in the depths of space. So we've seen this with the Scout launcher and also with the practice landing thing that we did. So that's not just gameplay convenience, that's an actual thing. This crystal was taken from a Namai ruin on Brittle Hollow. It seems to create a local gravity distortion and was most likely used to traverse steep surfaces. Try it out. Ooh, okay. Alright, okay. Oh, okay. Alright, that's pretty cool though. Okay, so it says the same thing on both sides. What's an anglerfish? This anglerfish specimen was found attached to the landing gear of one of our ships that flew close to dark bramble. It appears well suited to living in dark places with minimal atmosphere. Wait, so does it fly? Is it not in water right now? This is the ruins, right? There's no text here, but there's also, I think that's also part on this planet, maybe? These are definitely the ruins. Let's go in order here. Stars like our sun generate light and heat by fusing hydrogen into helium. As it grows older, the star runs out of hydrogen and starts to contract. I read that, but I didn't actually absorb it. Stars like our sun generate light and heat. Yep. As it grows older, it starts to contract. Yep. Oh, so this is the life cycle of a star. As the star's core contracts, it gets hotter, causing the outer layers to expand. The star has become a red giant. When the core is hot enough, it starts to fuse helium into carbon. If the star is massive enough, it will continue to fuse carbon to even heavier elements like iron. Ultimately, the star will collapse under the gravity and then explode in a violent event called a supernova. Based on Chert's observations, this will one day be the fate of our own sun. This is a really pretty depiction of a supernova, I will say. Very, very pretty. The heck is this? Oh. The strange rock moving around in this grotto appears to react to conscious observation. The level-headed among us realize there must be some sort of optical illusion at play, but Gabbro claims the rock exists in all possible states until it is observed, whatever that means. So it's like quantum mechanics, right? Whatever is actually happening, both sides of this debate agree the effect is extremely creepy. Yeah, I mean, fair enough. So I'm observing it right now. So basically, if you're not observing it, it exists in all three. Ah, I see. Okay, so I can manipulate where it spawns, though. Because if I look this way, it spawns there. But if I look this way and don't cover the roots... Huh, okay, so... But that's good to know. I can control how... maybe there'll be a puzzle with that later, but I can control how it spawns. Watch closely. These balls move on their own. The ground is perfectly level, so what do you think causes this spooky motion? The answer is the moon! As it orbits our planet, the Adler rocks gravity pulls on objects from different directions. In fact, it's pulling on you right now. I mean, I guess that's true. I mean, with the other planets so close, it's gotta have some weird, funky gravity going on, right? Future site of our next exhibit. If you've enjoyed your time with Outer Wilds, please consider supporting our planned museum expansion. Our quest to explore the furthest reaches of our solar system wouldn't be possible without generous visitors like you. We thank you profusely for your support, and we hope to see you again soon. Cool. Well, now, color me intrigued. I like this, this is reminding me of one of those, Mists locations. Was it, not Riven, because Riven was, I don't think it was Riven, it might have been Riven, the one with all the trees. It's been so long since I played that game, and I don't think I've ever finished Mist. That might be a game I could play. Anyway, view map. Oh, okay, cool. Timber Hearth, so that is our planet. Giant Steep is the one with the water planet. The Hourglass Twins, that's a dual planet rotation thing. Brittle Hollow. And Dark Bramble. Dark Bramble was the one we heard the harmonica from, right? And it was the one that had that anglerfish attached to the landing thing. What have we heard about Brittle Hollow? It sounds familiar. I know I've heard it, but I can't remember. I don't think we heard anything about the Hourglass Twins yet, though. Pan view, rotate view, zoom in. Ember Twin, Ash Twin. What is this? Is that a satellite around the sun? That's real close to the sun. I wonder if this is like literal size or this is just a representation, right? Adler Rock is the moon. We have another moon, but it doesn't look like it's... Or no, maybe that... So we have two moons? Are they going to collide? Is Adler Rock something different? Giant's Deep. This has satellites around it. What's this? What's this? Okay. Let's zoom out just a little bit. Brittle Hollow. Hollow's lantern, and then a moon. But why is the moon not labeled for this? For Timber Hearth and Adler, the Brittle Hollow. Dark Bramble. That looks pretty ominous. But okay, let's... Whoops, close map. There's the guy over there. I'm going to see if there's anything else I can interact with. Hornfell's observations. This is incredible! At first I thought the points of light in this image were stars, but they're not. They're galaxies. Oh yeah, yep. And this image covers just a tiny patch of the whole sky, which means the universe contains at least 1,000 times more galaxies than we previously imagined. I think I need to sit down. Genuinely, this is, if you don't know, and this is an actual thing. We focused a telescope, or satellite, I can't remember which, on a patch of sky for a while, for like a long time, and with high light exposure, and an empty patch of sky. And we ended up seeing all of these galaxies in it. It's a very mind-blowing thing to see, and it's like a very tiny patch of the sky, which means the universe is genuinely massive. Massive. Which I think is so cool. There has to be alien life out there. We may never see it. If there's no life in our galaxy, we may never see life, right? Other than us. Because if there is life in other galaxies, intergalaxy travel is pretty much impossible as we understand it. There might be a way, right? There might be a way for so many things that we don't even know about yet, but we will probably never, never go to another galaxy. That being said, the Milky Way is huge, but we'll probably never get to see another galaxy. This is odd. According to my redshift calculations, every single galaxy in this image is moving away from us. Yep. In fact, the farther away a galaxy is, the faster it appears to be moving away. Yep. It's almost as if the entire universe is expanding. But if that's true, was everything closer together in the past, and how far can we extrapolate? Did the universe have a beginning? That's also true of our universe, what we know. Okay, so these aren't three separate things, they're two separate things. That's also true. If you don't know, the galaxy is constantly expanding. Everything is moving further away from each other. That's kind of where partially where the heat death of the universe is going to come from. The fact that energy will equalize across the universe. It's not that the heat death refers to the universe equalizing in temperature everywhere, and thus losing the ability to transfer energy, and not the universe getting super hot. There was a theory that maybe the universe expanded and contracted and then expanded, and that's how like each universe happens. But that's kind of been disproven by the fact that not only are things getting further apart, but they're accelerating faster from what we can tell. So traveling to other galaxies will become even harder later, but that's not in the cosmic scale of things. That's probably not gonna matter. But anyway, I do hope that someday in the human race, or whatever comes after us if we don't ruin everything, is able to explore other galaxies. Because explore the galaxy, but also just imagine what's out there in our galaxy, and then imagine what could possibly be out there in galaxies that formed differently from ours. Because ours has, I think there's different types of galaxies that have different formations, but I could be wrong about that. I'm not a space expert by any means. Okay, Dr. Hornfels. There you are. I just finished pre-flight observations and local conditions are good. Time to get our newest astronaut off the ground. And you'll be our first astronaut ever equipped with a Nomai translator too. I confess I've been giddy all day just thinking about it. We're better equipped than ever to unravel the mysteries of the Nomai. You and Hal should be very proud of your work. Tell me, what's your plan once you're in space? I'm going to learn more about the Nomai. I'll meet up travelers. I want to go somewhere no one's been before. I think I'll start with something small. I don't know. I'm going to learn more about the Nomai. I might have guessed as much. No sense in making a translator tool if you're not going to use it to translate anything. We've barely scratched the surface of the Nomai writing in our solar system, so we still know very little about them. We've no idea if they originated here or traveled here, or why they disappeared. That tool of yours should prove indispensable in solving the mysteries of this ancient species. Well then, looks like all that's left is to send you off. All in all, it's a fine day for a launch. I'm ready to die in space. I'm ready to get off this rock. Excellent, you'll be needing the launch codes then. Here they are. Best get off the ground before Slate makes any modifications to your ship, eh? Good luck out there. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Launch codes dash 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 dot dot dash dot. Interesting. They have like goat eyes. That's cool. So just like sucked the experiences of what I just had out or something. What was that? I love the eyes, though. Like, look at those. I love myself. I love me some weird goat eyes. Goat eyes are so cool looking. It's so freaky looking at the same time. Okay. That was weird. Is that like a save state? So hey, so did you get a good look at that No My statue? The statue looked at me and opened its eyes. The statue was glowing. Why was it glowing? Whoa, the statue was doing what? So its eyes opened and then you saw images from your own memories and glowing lights flying around? You mean like a hallucination? Listen, no offense, but are you sure it's okay to launch? Like, medically speaking? You know what? Don't worry about it. No, that statue is definitely weird. I mean, if you're saying it happened then, I guess maybe it did, but why? Hornfels tried everything to get the statue's eyes to open and nothing like this ever happened to them. I don't think you're going to get any answers from the museum statue. But Gabbro said they were going back to Giant's Deep. Don't know which island they're on, though. Maybe they'll be able to tell you more. On the other hand, Gabbro's, Gabbro. So maybe you'd be better off searching for info on your own. Jeez, now I'm really jealous of you going to space. Hey, see if you can use our translator tool to find out more about the statue, okay? Good luck and safe flying. Alright. Is this the way I came? It must be, right? A T. Okay. Tephra? Hello, astronaut. Are you going to space today? Are you going into space and never come back like Feldspar did? Don't worry, I'll come back. That's what Feldspar said too, but they never did. Hornfels will be really sad if you don't come back, like how sad it makes them to talk about Feldspar. So you should make sure you don't get lost in space too. I don't know what the accent I'm doing is, and it's not on purpose. I'm not doing it on purpose. Alright. Maybe I'll have one more marshmallow. Looks like you're ready to take off, and the excitement of launch is fun and all, but I can't wait to get back to working on the new ship. We're going to be fixing that autopilot's avoidance system for this one. Sorry. So you gotta get it off to the side to cook it slowly, so make sure it's melted all the way through. So if you don't do it all the way through, it's just burnt. And it's just cold on the inside. That's perfect. Of course, in real life, you gotta rotate it, like slowly, but. Enter launch codes. Activate lifts. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool outfit. I like that. First aid. Buckle up. This is the gravity thing? So why is it here? Oh, is it to make the ship anti-gravity or whatever? Use ship log. Rumor mode. What's rumor mode? The Nomai text in the observatory talks about calibrating some sort of device on the Atler rock. The one and only Harthorn village, as well as the main source of explosions on this planet. Oh, yeah, because of the launching stuff. The Nomai statue in the observatory opened its eyes and looked at me. I saw strange glowing lights, and my own memories flashed before my eyes. Hal says that statue has never opened its eyes before, despite Halfel's best efforts. Cave at the very center of Timber Hearth, used by the Outer Worlds Ventures to train new astronauts. I successfully repaired another satellite for Gussin. Gabbro. Hal says Gabbro went back to Giant's Deep to try to learn more about the Nomai statue in the observatory. Okay. Oops. Zoom out. Map mode. So, okay, rumor mode is just information I heard, so things I want to follow up on. I could stop at Atler Rock. So it's basically saying I should go to Atler Rock or Giant's Steep? Giant steep. Adler Rock's closer, so probably that's the go. Suit up. Oh, okay, so I don't need this yet. That's a really cool looking suit, though. I like a lot like flowing, tattered fabric. It's always a very nice look. Buckle up. Oh god, okay. View map tab. Timber Hearth. So do I have to like plan this? What's the... Do I have to like plan this so I like will land on it? See liftoff. Hot pit view. Liftoff land. Okay, so I can look below. View map. Hold shift liftoff. This isn't making me feel okay, so I want to go to Atla Rock. Where's Atla Rock? Press lock on. Why did I want to go to Atla Rock again? Whip signal scope. So somebody whistling. Launch scout. Whoops. So how do I land? 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 Oh, how do I land? How do I land? How do I land? Okay, I think I'm landed. Alright. Hopefully that doesn't just start flying off into space. Roast marshmallow, doze off. Talk to Esker. Oh, hey, it's you! Ground control didn't tell me you were launching. Long time no see. Actually, I guess it's been a long time since I've seen anyone. Don't other travelers by? Don't other travelers come by? The lunar outpost saw more traffic back when our ships were less sophisticated and needed more frequent repairs. Nowadays, it's mostly used to keep a set of eyes on things. Sometimes, Chert comes by to say hi, but Gabbro is Gabbro, and you know how Rybeck feels about unnecessary spaceflight. Don't go! I mean, anything else you wanted to ask? Seems lonely up here. A little. I'm in touch with ground control, Hornfels and Gosson mostly. They radio up to chat now and then. And when ground control forgets I'm up here, and they usually do, I launch my little scout at the village. They forget about you? You spy on us? They forget about you? I don't blame them. For one, I don't check in as often as the other travelers since I'm always in one place. It's not so bad up here, really. At least it's perfect. It's peaceful and quiet. You don't always get that in our solar system, let alone in our village. Don't go. I mean, anything else you want to ask? Was that you whistling? Probably, or actually, definitely. The other travelers carry instruments, so they don't bother whistling. You can pick up their music with a signal scope, you know? Best spot for that is the North Pole. Great reception. The North Pole is marked in red on your mini-map. But the Atla Rock is usually is a pretty small moon, really. Just go north, you can't miss it. What is this place? Haha, very funny. Oh, stars above, you're serious, aren't you? That's just depressing. Sigh. Welcome to Lunar Outpost, which apparently the space program doesn't bother to teach anyone anymore. When we first started Outer Wilds, travelers used to bring their ships here all the time for repairs. Our spacefaring technology has improved loads since then, but the older ships tended to fall apart a lot, like more than they do now. Using the outpost cut down on the number of launches and landings taking place in the village and also the number of fires. Nowadays, though, it's usually just me up here raising saplings from Timber Hearth and keeping an eye on things. Talk to you later. So, okay, so... Oh, that's the, So how do I check the mini-map? So I have a mini-map, right? How do I use it? That's the scope. Oh, that's flashlight. And I go into his house. Does not look like it. Tab? No, that doesn't. Forgot. Maybe I can only see the minimap in the ship. So what was the rumor that was here? Musker's Camp, Lunar Lookouts, so Lunar Ruins. Talked about calibrating some sort of device on the Atlas Rock. Esther is growing a crop of trees at their camp. They seem to be doing okay, but they've probably been alone on the moon for too long. Yeah, probably. Esther says the Atlas Rock's North Pole, marked in red on my map, is a great spot to listen for the other travelers' music with a signal scope. So music seems to be very important to these people. I mean, and music is very important, just, Atlas Rock. Okay, so how do I look at the mini-map? Oh my god. Was there no oxygen there for some reason? Okay. Huh. Did I just die? Whoa, bad dreams or something? You still look half asleep, but that's a negative on being deceased. I know it's tradition to sleep out under the stars the night before a launch, but if you ask me, it makes you all a bit jumpy. How far back am I? Am I back at the very beginning, or am I back to after I got the codes? Because I already have the codes. Hello, hatchling, heard some return and the good stuff. Bad things. So if I know the shy girl, the shy little kid, was like, wouldn't. So if I talk to her twice and she does the good luck in space. Okay, so I think I'm at the beginning. I wonder if anyone comments on if I use the launch codes without having retrieved them from the observatory. But okay, so there's this time travel thing going on. And And I still got the rumors, so that lasts. Let's go back to Atler Rock, wherever that is. Oops, velocity maps. I didn't mean to do that. Where is Atler Rock? I guess we could explore the ruins here. No, let's go to Atler Rock. Is that Atler Rock? The Adler Rock. Yeah. Okay, so I went to that place already. Okay, so I won't just hop. Maybe there's only oxygen around that camp because of the trees. Oh, so this isn't the mini-map. I mean, there's the mini-map right there. So I guess once I left that place, I would just be able to see the... So what's this place? Huh. This is the Nomai symbol thing, right? This must be a puzzle. Whoops. Trees detected, oxygen tank refilled. Okay, so yeah, the trees. Where are the trees? Oh, there are the trees. Hold translate. Untranslated. No matter. Kalis. I was upstairs testing the eye signal locator, and it can hear and follow the signals from the sun. Giant Steep and Brittle Hollow. However, something strange is happening when I ask the eye signal locator to follow the eye signal. The device indicator rotates wildly and never points to just one direction. This is a curious result. It's possible the eye has stopped calling out its signal, so the eye must be something specific. I see. I most likely calibrated the locator incorrectly. Private, my apprentice, and I will make adjustments and try again. So this is Felix and Coleus. Thatch is... So this is Thatch's... Coleus, Thatch... Felix, an update. Disappointingly, everything is correctly calibrated after all. It saddens me to deposit this, my friends, but I believe this locator cannot detect the eye's signal. We need to build a more sensitive device if we want to locate the eye of the universe. Then we will build it. Don't lose hope. Then Cassava. Our search for the eye is what brought our clan to this place. We won't give up so easily. And remove scroll. Ship logs updated. Oh, so I can put scrolls into these and then it shows up. Okay. Where should this new, more sophisticated locator be built? It may need to be larger than this eye signal locator is. The southern glacier on Brittle Hollow has ample available space. I could construct a new building to house this proposed locator. Yes, let's build there. I imagine our young friend Connoy would enjoy that immensely. He's always held a great interest in the eye, especially for a child born so long after the crash. I will begin constructing on Brittle Hollow's south pole immediately then. Oops. Anna and those of us originally stranded on Ember Twin built a quantum moon locator there. But the heat of the sun made its construction challenging. I wouldn't recommend building on that planet. So, Crash... Oh, I gotta stand next to the tree. So, before I play the recording... Actually, let's play the recording and then I'll talk. Okay, wow, I've seen this ruin in other travelers' pictures, but seeing it for myself, it's really old, isn't it? But wow, this is the coolest day of my life. Okay, time for some official notes. So this is some kind of Nomai locator. It can point out the different planets, which is incredibly cool, by the way. But from what little I can understand of the writing here, I think it was built to try to find something specific. I'm not sure. I was also able to translate something about the South Pole of Brittle Hollow, so I'll fly there to see if I can learn more. Yep, just gonna get back on the old shift and take off. Totally safe. Mostly safe. Oh, stars above. Okay, this is cool. Alright. So, after the crash, so these... Okay, so then were not native here. Either they weren't native to this system, or they weren't native to Adler Rock. I feel like it's more they weren't native to the system. And after the crash, so there is a crash that happens that made the Eye of the Universe. What was it? Eye of Universe? Locator, Southern Glacier, in the Eye of the Universe. It was mentioned. Whoops! Whoa! I meant to run, not signal. Locator. Apprentice cannot detect the eye signal. Come to the place. Eye signal. From the sun. Hollow. The hollow's eye signal. The gen rotates wildly and never points in one direction. This is the cursor. The eye stop calling out the signal. Calibrated after all. Eye of the Universe. Eye of the Universe. Either the Eye of the Universe is something very special to them, or something like they want to investigate, or it's where they're from, right? So, but it's what brought their clan here, supposedly. So, I'm assuming these are the different planets, and it will... Is that... Oh, that's the planet there, okay. So... And this will point somewhere else. Interesting, okay. So this is probably brittle, whatever. This is... So... And this is the Eye of the Universe, so it will just spin randomly. And this is the symbol we saw back... God, I wish I could remember what the thing said. So now it's just going to keep spinning randomly. Yeah, so can't detect... Yeah. Yeah, okay. Just so we can get out of here, let's... Interesting. What else is on this planet? Let's see if that updated our rumors. Eye signal locator. View rumor. My detective building a large, more sophisticated eye signal locator on Brittle Hollow's southern pole. The Nomai decided to build a larger, more sophisticated eye signal on Brittle Hollow's southern pole. Oops. Pinpoint the source of distant signals. The miner failed to detect a signal from something called the Eye of the Universe. Ryback headed to Brittle Hall to investigate something the Namai were doing at the South Pole. Let's go to the lunar lookout, if we can. Oh, sorry. What the heck is this? And how do I flip over? Was this a crashed ship? This is where I died last time, so let's try to whoops. Okay. We're going to remember to put this suit on. There we go. So I won't choke to death. This isn't gonna show us anything. Let's go to this ship over here. Whoops. Oh. I mean, this is a very small planet. Come on. Okay. Where the ship's over there. Where's the other ship, the crashed ship? I wanted to look at. It was like right here. So the North Pole is this way. Whoa. Why did it flip me around? Come on, I want to go this way. It might be better just to walk there. Okay, I think this is the... Let's no, wrong way. I got this. This is so stressful. This is so stressful. Oh no, I'm just gonna freaking walk there because there's no way I'll be able to figure it out myself, so. There's the runes. You probably should. I don't know. Esker's signal scope log. Day 48. Still not picking up Ryback's banjo from Brittle Hollow. I'm sure they're fine, but I feel better once I hear their music. Listen to Chirp play for a while today. Unrelated, someone should tell Profi and Gossin their flirting is not suitable from an aerial perspective. Porphy and Gossin. Are they children or adults? I can't remember. Banjo music coming in. I hope they're adults if they're not suitable for... Banjo music coming in loud and clear today. Sounds like Ryback's doing okay. Oof, I was worried. Today I thought I heard something strange. I don't know. It's probably nothing. No, it's back again today. Something strange is coming from Timberhearth. Okay, I know this is crazy, but the sound from Timberhearth sounds exactly like Feldspar's harmonica, but Feldspar disappeared in space ages ago. It can't be them. It's still here. This is creepy. Maybe my signal scope is broken? I'd better talk to Janice. Janice. Oh, yeah. It's the second red thing coming in. So... So he's probably on Timber Hearth somewhere then, right? What's that over there? We saw that on the map too, but it didn't have a name. But if this is the same music in what's it called? Dark Hollow or Dark Bramble or something? It's the same music. What is that? That's Brittle something. It's the moon for it. I should probably get back to the ship. I'm starting to run low on oxygen. But that's interesting. Why is that? Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Oh, God, this is so stressful. Let me check the rumor. Lunar lookout. Harmonica signal. Lookout platform speculation. I was going to use the signal scope to keep tags on other travelers. Esker's signal scope log reports harmonica music coming from somewhere on Timber Hearth. They claim it sounds just like Feldspar's harmonica, but Feldspar disappeared in space ages ago. And we're also hearing his harmonica on... Hold on, I need to go to the map. On, Dark Bramble. The Interloper. Hollow. Twin. Ash Twin. Very strange. Should I investigate? Oh. I feel like that looks like the stone that had the ghost matter, so scout, take snapshot. No. So what is this place? Oops. Nope. There's a recording. Refuel jetpack. Oh, so the fuel stays consistent. Church resource knows property of church. This is an old crater. The neat thing here is that the composition of the samples I took from the impact site matches the Why do I keep doing this accent? Matches the composition of the ice on the outskirts of the Dark Bramble. I'd posit that Atlar Rock was a hit with a piece of the planet that used to be where Dark Bramble now lies. To follow up on, maybe there are more fragments of the old planet Dark Bramble destroyed on other astral bodies in the solar. So they mentioned a crash, the Nomai, whatever. Noaim. It's Noami, Noaim. Not Nomai. But I wonder if the crash hit Dark Bramble. And that's what destroyed it, right? Is there anything else here? So this is the fragments from Dark Bramble. Is that mentioned here somewhere? It's not. Huh. Let's go. Let's meet Gabra. You know what? I'll decide what to do next time. So, for now, let's end here. So we've explored Atlar Rock. as far as we. I don't know. Is there more to Atlas Rock? I'm sure there is. I'll take another look next time, but we'll decide where to go next time. So thank you all for watching, and I hope to continue exploring space with you. All right. Have a great day.